Hi traders, welcome to the full market analysis for the 14th of November. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday. And as we can see, if you're using the Gold on Steroids software, then you're having a great day. So the shutdown has been resolved and gold has taken a dive, basically. But we can see on the Gold on Steroids software which direction you should be going. It will tell you which way to go. I can get the colors here, so we can see that the price is all red, all red, all red, all red, all red. So when you get that happening, and at any time during the day you can actually see which direction it's going. If it's all green, then of course you're going to be buying. If it's all red, you're going to be selling. Now we do trade reversal points, but if you're following the Gold on Steroids software, strictly following the rules, then these are very simple rules to follow. Now what I would do is a 10-minute chart on the right, and as we can see, sometimes what happens is the price comes up and this goes green for about an hour, but then it goes red again. It goes red again. And that's your entry point. If you want to get into that at that point, you can get in at the very beginning, of course, and hold it and bank 831 pips. However, it's totally up to you how you use it, but just follow the rules and you cannot go wrong. If I go into today's liquidity zones, overnight, as I mentioned yesterday, there was highly likely to be a rebound in the Asian session. It happened here, right on this liquidity zone here. It didn't break through it, which is unusual, but nonetheless it bounced straight off it at 41.45 and then went straight up to 42.15, something like that during the Asian session. So there was an opportunity to get in there. And of course, as we open up the London Open, we've got these liquidity zones, haven't we? So we can actually move this to here. The Asian session finished at 42.11 and the Asian session finished low at 41.59. Now what we know before the session, London session, that the price is below the 50 MA. Whenever the price is below the 50 MA, we often expect it to sell. And when the price is above the 50 MA, then we can expect prices to rise, generally speaking, of course. We see that very, very often indeed. And as the price heads down now to 40.56, it's way oversold now, 840 pips, whatever it is, in profit if you went short on the Gold on Steroids software. So what do we expect? We don't expect any buys, do we, at all, because the rules say to us that it sells only while it's all red. What we can expect possibly is another green pullback in the next few hours, something like this, where it pulls back up into this area here, and then this will go green and then red again, pulling it down further to 40.46, which is the lowest it's been today. So good luck with your trading. One of the best trading setups that I've ever seen is the reversal system that we have, and many of you have it now. Let me show you the pound New Zealand. There it is there. So this is the best formation pattern that you'll ever see in the market of trading Forex. And Forex is highly, highly successful for us. As we can see, this is a very good example of what you're looking for a long position. So a long position is when the price is moving down to a very significant support zone, demand zone, and the price gives way. You get a beautiful buy signal here on the daily chart on the left. This is the 4-hour chart, and as we can see, we had a clear change of character. The price went above the 50 MA and the price zoomed up to target, giving us over 400 pips. So let's go through the markets now, shall we, and go through the reversal system so it's clear to you what you're looking for and how you can profit and how you can make money on a regular basis with zero effort. And that's the point. You don't want to be spending time on the markets at the chart, believe me. You might feel you want to, but you're always better off just sitting tight and doing something else. So Aussie Canadian, New Zealand Canadian. So this is not a typical pattern that I would say is, this is more of a correction. As you can see, the New Zealand Canadian is going to be coming up back up into this supply zone here, which is 80.74, somewhere around there. We've got our target in. So this is a correction. We're not expecting anything spectacular here because it's going against the trend. So there's several ways to read the charts in this example. We're looking for a correction, whereas the pound New Zealand, this is a continuation pattern. Both could be equally profitable, of course. Euro Canadian, don't know what's this. Oh, right, okay, we're doing okay. Euro Canadian, I did mention this in the last few days. Hopefully, some people are listening, I hope. Any questions, of course, that's what I'm here for. And so we can see that the price here on the left, the Euro Canadian on the left, is a continuation pattern. It's come down into a very strong demand area, to this green demand area, and that green demand area, very strong demand area indicated by the number of 82. So another nice profit. We've had several profits using this system, and you will continue to do so. How long you hold it for is up to you. I would suggest that you go for a minimum of 2 times, which is about there now. Okay, if you want to go for the top of that area there, then please do, and I will let you know once that target is hit, as I normally do. You'll get a message in the VIP room once that target is hit. And if you've held on, you're going to bank 210 pips. Euro Aussie, I mentioned this as well. Let me just get that up there. Yes, so here we go. Again, this is a typical pattern that you're looking for. The most powerful charts in the world is the reversal charts, but we call them reversal charts, but actually they can be a continuation pattern, can't they? As far as the daily chart is concerned. 180.00 is the target here. On this target, we've got 181.14, which is coinciding with this here, this supply zone on the left. See that? So because this is a continuation pattern with the trend generally, then we can expect bigger moves from this. So a nice 415 pips if it comes in. Might not. Oil is mixed, and the markets are talking about a significant move lower, but I'm not seeing it. I think it's all baloney, to be honest with you. The Dow Jones did move 1,000 points down, but it made a lot more than that going up in the last few days. So all it's doing is giving back to the market what it's already had. So I'm not seeing any signs of a crash so far that they are talking about. I think it's just the jitters with shutdown, to be honest with you. The German DAX is looking good, but mixed. We are expecting this to go higher, as you can see here, into a demand area. But generally, the indices are looking pretty mixed across the board. The Forex markets are looking a lot healthier now that shutdown has been resolved. So I can't see anything there in terms of the indices that is worth having a look at. Now the Swiss franc has gone stronger, and therefore, as I've mentioned the last few weeks, I've been saying this for a long time, these are going down. This was a nice move. If you got it, congratulations. If you got the charts heading, it didn't get any convergence, did we? Now I prefer to see this price moving up higher into this area here, into this demand area. It didn't quite get there, but if you got it on the change of character here, then congratulations, nice move down. And you can see this on the left here, how it moved into supply, and then it gave way. Similar with the Canadian Swiss, Euro Swiss, Aussie Swiss. Doesn't matter how many you get, you don't want to be trading them all for sure. That doesn't make any sense, does it? But it looks like it's going to reach our target in the next couple of hours, maybe into tomorrow. But hopefully you can see the logic in this. This is the important point. You can see how the price on the left on the daily chart moves up into this strong supply zone here, into this strong Fibonacci zone as well. Convergence is clear. We have convergence, we have divergence, we have change of character. All those combinations give us a very, very powerful system of making money. Let's have a look at the yens, see if there's anything going on here. Just flicking through, I think the yens are looking very mixed indeed. New Zealand yen going up to 88.69. See how this bounces off here, off this beautiful support zone here. Then we have change of character. Looking very mixed actually, aren't they? So the yens will let them settle down for a few days into next week, and we'll see what's happening here. Swiss yen was good because the Swiss franc has gone strong. Could have had this one. Was this worth having a look at? Did we miss it? Yes, we did. Look, see how the price came down into here. Buyer power of 88, very high. Not going to get them all. The yen futures are very mixed, of course, because that's why, and that's why all the yens are mixed. The yen futures are mixed. Let's look at the US dollar. Congratulations on the US Swiss. This is a beautiful chart, isn't it? Just see how the price comes up into this supply area here, resistance zone, and then it rejects the price and falls down to 78.61 from the weekly Forex forecast, which I'll do the weekend. Could have had more. We could have taken this down to the demand area, couldn't we? But we got 2 times plus, so that's all right. US yen is looking mixed because yen futures are mixed. New Zealand, US dollar, it's floating really, not really enough information. Could be a buy on the Aussie USD in the next, probably into next week now. Something like this. We can see the left, we can see the right. If the dollar continues to weaken, that's a nice trade. I'll put this in the signal room as a trading idea on the pound USD. Change of character here, but it is a correction. Euro dollar is not a correction. You can see on the left, we can see on the left that the price is bouncing off this support zone here, which indicates further upside momentum is likely. And then we can see how the price comes into a buy power of 71. Very, very strong. Divergence. I prefer to see divergence come in closer to the market, but nonetheless, we can't have everything, can we, at the end of the day? But we did get change of character here, and all the buyers stepped in quite quickly on this one. So it's quite a nice move on change of character, heading for 117.17. As long as the dollar stays weak, then this will drive this higher. DXY moving down into a sell, but there is some demand for this price. As I mentioned previously, the DXY could bite get some kind of reversal down here at 98.20, where there could be an opportunity to buy into the dollar again. But in the meantime, then we will expect the dollar to weaken. Now this is unusual. When we see the dollar weaken, then we often see gold go much, much higher. We're not seeing that today. So there's a bit of a disconnect. Just have a quick look at gold. 40.51 looks like it's settling down now. So congratulations if you traded that and you got that 800 pips. Have a wonderful weekend.